Yo, welcome back. It's your educated grease monkey, the EGM, and we're back for another episode. In this one, we're doing another auto news update, okay? I really enjoyed this style of video, and I think I'm going to stick to it. So, here we go. As of January 17, these are the updates. Very big picture of the 2021 Aston Martin DBX. It's better late than never. I see. So Aston Martin finally came out with their SUV. It looks like the DBX. It's actually not ugly. Most Aston Martins are good looking. I'll give them that. This is following that trend that all automakers are doing now, especially these sports car brands. Well, Porsche did an SUV, then Lamborghini came out with an SUV, and then Ford thought they were cool by making their Mustang an SUV. But here is Aston Martin's. It's a Aston Martin DBX 2021. Aston Martin's new DBX carries the brand on its shoulders. I wonder why they're saying that. It's not ugly. I really like it. It's classic looking. It does look like the Porsche SUV. I think it's the Cayenne. Yes, actually, it is the Cayenne. There you go. I was trying to remember what the name was. It looks like it's going to have a twin turbocharged 4.0 liter V8, which is the same one that they put in the Vantage and the base DB11. That's a nice power plant. 542 horsepower, 516 foot-pounds of torque. Not bad for a grocery getter. It has the Mercedes 9-speed automatic transmission attached to it. 9-speed with 542 horses. Damn, that sounds sick. There is also a quick-acting center coupling to vary the torque sent fore and aft, as well as a limited slip rear differential. Damn, this car's bad. 7,100 RPM redline. An exhaust note is hard-edged and raspy when pressed, which is like an Aston Martin signature. They all sound pretty nice. I like this. Ooh, the inside is sleek. Look at these pictures. That is not bad. That's very nice. I wonder what they're going for. Says it has a few Mercedes sourced bits, such as the command infotainment system. Couldn't tell you if that's bad or not. Here we go. Here are the prices. Wow. $200,000. That is expensive. But after suffering big losses in 2019, the company needs the DBX to do well to stay in the game. So that explains the title of the DBX carrying the brand on its shoulders. I mean, I hope it does good, but for Aston Martin's sake, but let me tell you, that is a hefty price tag. $200,000. Well, the base price is $192, so that really means that you'll probably be getting them for closer like $210. That's hard. Pretty impressive power numbers. The performance numbers: 60 miles per hour in 3.8 seconds, 100 mile per hour in 9 seconds, a quarter mile of 12 seconds flat. That is ridiculous. In an SUV, 12 seconds flat. You're not buying this car for fuel economy, but it has a combined of 17 miles per gallon, city 15, highway 21. For Aston Martin's sake, I really hope that it does well. I don't see it doing that well because those numbers can't even compete with the Cayenne. Let me double check that to make sure, but I'm pretty sure the Cayenne Turbo S is faster than that. And if you ask me, it's better looking too. Oh yeah, 670 combined horsepower. And honestly, I like that Cayenne way more. Way more. This is a way better looking car. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, and it's hybrid. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they were thinking. I mean, they just need to do something to compete, right? But it's not enough. I don't think they did enough. It's not bad looking, but I definitely, if I was in the market, I'd go for the Cayenne. And let me see the sticker price for the Cayenne. Same price? Actually, the base price is lower at $163,000. So there's the possibility of it being cheaper or the same pricing. I don't see how this 2021 is going to compete with that Cayenne. I really don't. This not 2021. This Aston Martin DBX. I mean, you must just be an Aston Martin collector or something. I honestly would go for the Porsche Cayenne there if I had to choose between the two. But that's enough about that topic. Let's move on to the next headline. Let's see what else is going on in the auto world. Kia Telluride and Hyundai Palisade getting pricier. No sheesh. Really? I could have told you that. They're giving those things away, and those things are nice looking. They look like Range Rovers. They're more desirable, and SUVs are proving to be. Look at that. Yeah, of course. They're great looking. What? These things are going for only $46,000? Of course the price is going up. You can't even get a basic Tahoe for like $40,000. Like, you can get the SEL version of the Palisade for $34,000. Of course that price is going up. They're giving these things away, and I know if it's anything like any of their other cars, these things are loaded with goodies. Their biggest problem has always been their brand, but I think people are starting to forget, since they've been out long enough, how crappy and they used to be, especially in the 90s, and how much better they've become. This is, yeah, I mean, they should be, not even looking into actual numbers, they should be selling this thing for $50,000. Let's see what else we got. All right, it looks like, ooh, how did I not see this one? Oh, this just came out. The new 2021 Chevy Tahoe and GMC Yukon are the same and different. Well, yeah, they are the same. That's actually a perfect title for this. Let's see what the differences are. Wow. So now looking at both of them side by side, I actually like the Chevy more. That's a first. I usually lean to the GMC side more, but when I saw the spy photos, I just thought I liked the Tahoe more, but I thought I would change my mind when the actual Yukon came out. And now that I'm looking them both together, I still like the Tahoe more. That's a first. All right, let's see the differences between the two. See, General Motors full-size SUV siblings used to be twins for each other, with the only real differences being badges and sticker prices. This is the truth. But GM has made efforts recently to differentiate the Chevrolet Tahoe and the GMC Yukon. Cool. So let's go to the platform and size. They both use the same platform, the T1 truck platform. They have the smaller Tahoe and Yukon have nearly 5 more inches in their wheelbases. Yeah, from the previous model. What's the difference? Let's see. Engine options. Both the Yukon and Tahoe, both getting the 10-speed automatic transmission. Yep, same engines. The 5.3 making 355 and the 6.2 making the 420. Both are carrying over the smart cylinder deactivation systems. They both have the diesels available to them. A lot of similarities so far. I don't see too many things different at this point. Here we go. The GMC gets a more advanced drive system dubbed Active Response All-Wheel Drive. Exclusive to the Yukon, which works with an electronic limited slip differential known as electronic LSD to manage traction and power distribution based on the driving scenario. That's cool. If ELSD sounds familiar to you, it's because GM uses it in other performance-oriented applications like the Corvette and Camaro. Yeah, I've heard of that before. Cool, so is that it? I guess powertrain-wise, that's the only difference, is that they're getting the advanced drive system dubbed Active Response All-Wheel Drive. Exterior, obvious differences in design. The Tahoe grille is wider, but the headlights are much narrower. That's always been the case between the two. In the back, they changed the lighting in the back too. Look at that. they added a little strip of extra light. I'm sure it's even, no, it's not the same part number, but still, I actually prefer the rear end of the Yukon more than the Tahoe, so go figure. On the inside, all the trims except for the top end Yukon Denali, the switchgear, screen setup, climate control, and driver's gauge cluster are the same on the Chevy and the GMC. So interior is pretty much the same. Of course, being the difference is with the Denali, which they've done this every year, is they make a special trim for it so it looks better, it stands out. Steering wheel, interior color schemes, and trim materials are all going to be different in the Denali. On the Yukon Denali, there's a different dashboard setup. The screen sits lower on the dash and has two large HVAC vents above it. Oh, interesting. So it actually looks like they changed a lot for just the Denali, but the GMC Yukon itself is going to be very similar to the Tahoe. So yeah, they pretty much are the same. And that's it for that. So the real differences is in the powertrain and, of course, the styling of the truck. I don't know that I would go for the GMC Yukon in this case. I like the Tahoe way more, just the way it looks way more. And I don't think that active four-wheel drive system is anything that I would probably ever need to use. So in that case, I would probably go with the Tahoe. But really interesting how they're trying to set them apart. It's pretty much the same truck. All right, let's go over one more. Let's see another one here. NHTSA investigating 500,000 Teslas. What? Why? Investigating 500,000 Teslas over sudden acceleration complaints. Oh no, not good. Owners of Model S, Model 3, and Model X cars are complaining that they have suddenly accelerated out of control during parking. That's not a good glitch at all. Not a good look. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration announced that it will investigate about 500,000 Teslas over numerous complaints about it accelerating. Models included in the investigation are 12 through 19 model years. Model S, 16 through 19 Model X, and 18 and 19 Model 3s. That is crazy. Sudden acceleration. One owner complaint, for instance, said that when pulling into a parking space, the 2019 Model 3 suddenly accelerated over the curb and into a structure, breaking the windshield of the car. The majority of the complaints are centered around parking the electric cars. So clearly it's a glitch. Oh man, that's not good. So it is less likely that Tesla's autopilot system is culprit in these acceleration. Yeah, it looks like it's part of the parking feature. Wow. That is nuts. Not a good look. But I'll tell you what, that this isn't the first time we've run into this type of situation. A lot of companies out there have been running into issues with sudden acceleration. I think this is a problem with the whole drive-by-wire style system, which is kind of needed these days. But you're counting on the computer to provide the signal for the acceleration. So if there's a glitch in the software or anything like that, it's very possible for these things to just accelerate on their own. It's happened with Toyota. I remember they had a problem with the Corollas that were accelerating on their own, and then the cars had push start buttons, so people didn't know how to shut their cars off or anything. There was a huge recall on that. GM has had recalls for acceleration issues, and now Tesla. So that's crazy, and I hope they figure it out. You know, I really do hope they figure it out, because that is a huge problem. It's a safety problem for sure, and that's got to be scary. But that's it. That's it for today's auto news. Let's go over a few other ones. I don't want to make this video too long. Jeep winterizes lineup with North Edition trims. Cool. More trims for the for Jeep, as if they didn't have enough already. The 2020 Audi Q5 and A8 now have plug-in hybrid models. There you go. More cars going to that hybrid shift. And then the Mini Countryman JCW is quickest Mini we've ever tested. I don't care because I don't like Minis. So that's it for auto news this week. Pretty interesting stuff. I hope Tesla gets their stuff together. I'm glad the Yukon is out. And Kia and Hyundai stopped giving cars away. I mean, not that that's a bad thing for the consumer, for us. But they're definitely disrupting the market. But that's it. That's all I got for you guys today. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this edition of Auto News. Till next time, EGM.